Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Bad Decisions Club presents Dungeons and Dragons. Hello, friends. If you're in chat, please do say hi. Oh man, look at all these lovely people. It's a very, very nice evening for Dungeons and Dragons. And most importantly, it's a very nice evening to watch a pre-recorded segment of Dungeons and Dragons that we recorded earlier this week. But before all that, Gail, thank you once again, as always, for your 23 months worth of subscription. That is absolutely fantastic. And in fact, that leads me to my first thing, which is that the next Dungeons and Dragons session, not this one, the next one, will be our 2-year anniversary session. We are about a week out from the actual anniversary, so the next game that we play will be our first game after 2 years, and I am so excited for it. I think it's going to be great. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and introduce these wonderful people. And we're going to do something a little bit weird because we're sort of jumping back and forth between characters. We've had these story arcs that have sort of spanned multiple parties of characters at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and have each of you tell me who you are and tell me who the character is that will be shown in the pre-record. And then, if necessary, we'll do further introductions later on in the session. But I don't think that'll be necessary. Most folks are familiar with our main cast at this point. So let's go ahead and start with Jeff. Who are you and who are you playing in this segment?
Yes, hello. I'm Jeff Holland. Of late, I've been playing Pyre, our druid and surprisingly wholesome and even-minded character of this crew, despite being a red dragon, a red dragonborn.
The best thing you said was, how averse are we to fire? That was one of my favorite, that might have been my favorite line of the last session that we had.
Fire.
Jen.
I'm a big fan of the creative and liberal application of fire.
Jen, who are you? Who were you playing in this past game?
Okay. So in the past game, I was playing Clarion the Bard, the somewhat dead but come back again bard. And
Deadish.
He got better.
Lionar, welcome. Very good to see you as always. Olivia, who are you and who are you playing in this pre-recorded segment that's coming up?
Hi, I'm Olivia or Gail, and in this segment I am playing Charlotte de Corbel, the human wizard warlock abjuration specialist.
And finally, Em, who are you and who are you playing in this bit?
I'm Em. I am playing Hyacinth Dorshard, the 13th Marquis, technically, of wherever the fuck we are. So
whatever the land that Silvery Moon's in, I keep forgetting myself.
Silvery Moon.
Is okay,
like,
got it.
Is that the country is called?
I think
the name of it. It's
Silver Marches. Silver Marches.
Okay.
It's the Silver Marches. That makes more sense.
The
nation is Silvery Moon.
Yes.
The
What
politics of the
happened?
Forgotten Realms.
That's like calling the capital of France, France.
I mean, New York, New York.
Yeah,
There's
but that's different. That's
there's
because New York State was named after New York City, but also the capital of New York is Albany.
There's a San
And New
Francisco
York
and
used
a
to be
South San Francisco.
New Amsterdam.
Well, San Francisco is both the city and the county, and this is all very important content for us to be
Don't forget the city of
giving
London
to our
inside
wonderful
of the
viewers
city
who
of
are
London.
We're nerds.
very patient with us.
Quick, cut away before it gets
Capital of
too
China is
pedantic.
China.
So before we cut over to the pre-recorded bit that we have prepared for you, I do want to say a few words because this is our first meeting since the sort of updated OGL open gaming license nonsense has been going around on the internet with Wizards of the Coast. And I just want to be really, really quick and say that, we're still sort of figuring things out. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like. All I can say is this campaign will continue until the end using 5th edition rules, though I admit for other projects going forward, I'm taking a much closer look at Pathfinder and Starfinder and other gaming systems. But we've been doing this game for almost 2 years, and I don't think that making a jump to another platform just because a company acted unethically is workable for us. It would be way too much work. And honestly, I still love the system. I still love the system of 5th edition, even though there are some serious problems going forward. So just
people who wrote
wanted to clear the air
are
there.
not the same people who wrote the terrible OGL. So.
Right. Right. So as always, support third-party creators while you can. And with that, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Now, let's set the stage really quick. In our previous session, it was all combat all the time. And the House of Hyacinth was under attack, under siege by the forces of evil and plants. Not necessarily in that order. So the first wave was Treants, which I believe Pyre mostly did for with those massive walls of fire.
I also made one very frightened.
Yeah.
It was
Fire.
fun.
The second wave was a bunch of werewolves on wargs, and I believe Hyacinth shone a lot in that. Shone, whatever. A lot in that one because of throwing sneak attack
Sean
around.
Bean did a lot.
I hope not.
And of course, Clarion has been being an absolute badass ever since waking up this morning. And when I say waking up this morning, that's not really true because he doesn't really sleep.
No, he can't.
Especially if he doesn't want to.
And where
No, he literally can't.
And where we ended, the third wave was coming, made up of an obviously powerful spellcaster riding on top of a blighted blue dragon, and that is where we begin our story. Viewers, thank you for being here. We'll see you in a little bit. Also, we'll see you in chat, like right now.
Yeah, I'm already in there. Let's go. Talking shit.
The map.